Hello and welcome to Tales from the Table Studios presents a nice streamed game of Mutants and Masterminds with the phenomenal Drake Lionheart, the Q, JJ, and Xtel. They'll be able to introduce themselves in just a moment. Tonight, we are raising funds to keep Drake Lionheart housed and his family taken care of. And to me, that's a very important thing. I love this guy. You all should love this guy. You should donate to help him out. I will say, if you just want to get some bang for your buck, there's a few things you can buy in the stream. For $10, you can give the player characters pick any player character and they get a hero point. That lets them do all kind of cool things that'll help them win. For $20, you can give the villain the equivalent. For $30, you can just say, hey, here's a setback for the player characters that they get no hero points from. Normally when they get complications or setbacks in the game, they get a hero point. If I just go, oh, this happens and they can't do anything about it. But if you choose to give us $30, you can go, hey, up to you. And if you give more than that, I'll come up with some appropriate thing. You can just give me a hint as to what you want to have happen and we'll figure it out. Our setting today is a fantasy setting, medieval fantasy, great big kingdom. It's fundamentally a constitutional monarchy with this great republican system, not like the Republicans, the party, but republic governmental system. But it also has a few people granted extraordinary power, either by the gods or by magic, power that puts them on the level of the most powerful X-Men or the Justice League. So this is superheroes in a fantasy setting. That being the case, I am going to let each of the players tell you who they are and who they're playing tonight. I'm going to start with X.
Hello. That's a me. It's true. I'm Extel. It's nice to meet you. I'm going to be playing Kane, aka The Natural. It's going to be a good time. I'm excited for this.
He's the closest thing they have to a bruiser. You better hope he can bruise the bad guys. Or they better hope it anyway. It's up to you which side of that you're on, as long as you're on the side of hoping Lion. All right, Q.
Hi, I'm Q. Tonight I'm playing what I like to call committing to the bit. I have said and will say I keep making cowboys, and we've made another one. This is the World Walker, or Walker for short.
You might think of it as the cross between the Eternal Champion from the Moorcock series and the Gunslinger, because the men in black fled across the desert and the World Walker followed. That sort of thing. All right, JJ.
Hello, everyone. Happy to be here. I am JJ, and tonight I will be playing Vitriol. And yeah, I like to spit acid at people, sometimes for shits and giggles, and sometimes because they piss me off. Who knows?
Oh, I got nothing better to say about that. Well done. Drake Lionheart, you are next.
Hey y'all, it's Drake Lionheart. I go by Lion, and I use they he pronouns. And tonight, I will be playing Ink, but you can call me Mr. Drippy.
Oh, I don't think I will.
No, you should. It's cool. It's cool. I promise it's cool.
I totally
Is
fucking
it too
will.
late for name changes?
But you have to stop. It's very important to something like that. You have to go, Mr. Drippy. It's very important.
It is not too late for a name change if it's necessary, X.
It's okay.
I mean, how are we supposed to compete with Mr. Drippy?
No. Mr. Drippy.
Yeah, you gotta say it right. You gotta.
Yeah.
Mr. Drippy.
There we
Hey,
go.
here's the thing. I refuse.
See, I thought we were friends. I thought we were besties. I'm very disappointed.
We
My real
are.
question
You know
is,
what? We
why are they
are
so drippy?
besties. Because
What?
they're
Real
ink.
question.
All right.
The
The
you guys
first
need ink.
panel. The first panel of the comic book. It's a splash page. You got the picture of the 4 rising concentric rings of the great city with the white walls and a circular white wall in the center of that, and the circular white wall in the center of that, the circular white wall, and then the ivory tower in the middle. Green fields all around it, forests off to one side, mountains off to the other. But to the north of the city, you can see clouds and an advancing wall of what looks like snow. And at the bottom, it says, winter is coming. The next, you turn the page and the comic opens to the next page, where these 4 individuals are moving around the marketplace of this great city, attending a festival, a summer festival. It's warm, it's comfy, the sun is beating down on you, but in a way that implies that this world is not yet undergoing climate change.
Mm.
So summer, back when it was nice to have. But, almost no clouds in the sky until you see off in the north the gathering gloom and the driving snow. And a voice booms over the city from the tower above. And the Archmage, he who watches all, he who has often called you to serve the realm, many times before, says, "Heroes of the realm, marching towards our fair city is a horde of the undead, and they bring the cold with them. You must strike against them and find out what brings the winter. You must save summer before it is gone forever." Dun dun dun! Now, over to you.
Well, that seems a mite unfortunate. I'd rather enjoy the summer festival.
Seems like it's gonna put a hamper in my plans.
The tan? Is it the tan?
Nothing. No, I was not doing it. No, I just wanted to sit down for a change.
I mean, you can sit in any weather, though, right? Like, technically, it doesn't have to be summer for you to sit down. Is that some kind of fucked up curse that you're dealing with? Is that what's going on here? I'm so sorry. Jesus. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I'm overwhelmed.
Whew. Okay. Whew. Y'all were marching, and it was a while for me to catch up, but I'm here. Okay. What did he say?
You didn't hear that? It was literally broadcast out to all of the city.
I'm still trying to catch my breath. So
Okay.
I didn't,
All right.
my heartbeat's pounding in my forehead. So, okay.
Okay. All right. Well, how about this? Look out that way. It just points towards the coming cloud.
Oh, is it going to rain? What?
More like snow.
Snow. Oh my God.
Wish it was
Okay.
rain. It'd be easier. Don't quite enjoy the cold.
From just across the circle of the market, you hear somebody. He's tall and blonde and really good looking, and he's wearing blue chainmail, and he says, "I've got this," and yells, "Flame on!" Flies up into the sky, off toward the oncoming snowstorm. And then you hear,
"They need about 3 more of him."
Crack! And even at this distance, you can see the spear of ice pass through him and see him spiral down to the ground as he freezes solid to shatter when he hits.
Oh, I was going to say I'll go heal him, but...
Can I catch that?
You may attempt to do so. Roll me a d20 plus your... Let's see, going for the catch. It's acrobatics or athletics, your choice.
While this is happening, he's just watching.
Gotcha. That's a 20 all sold.
Very cool. Yeah, given how fast your boots make you, he clacks his boots together and runs off faster than a cheetah across the open plains and jumps out, forward rolls up, catches the frozen body of this fire elemental hero, brings it gently to the ground. He does not shatter, but he's still frozen.
Damn, see, I was about to take bets on how many pieces he'd end up in. You really just had to go and fuck it up, man.
I'll let you get the next one. I'm going to bring him over.
Promises.
I'm going to touch in you and try to heal him.
All right. Make a healing roll, which is a d20 plus that 12, which is your power score.
Oh, lovely. It's a good time. Well, that's going to be a 17.
Ooh. Yeah. Normally, you'd be able to heal darn near anything, but you seem to be contesting a power that is still actively on him. It's not that he's hurt. It's just that whatever's freezing him is keeping him that way, and your healing power wasn't enough to counter it.
Hey, Jack, real quick, just as a heads up, because this should make things a lot more interesting. We have Tenzin is cashed in for a villain to get a point, and then also Lord Richter, of course, our beloved Lord Richter, has given us a setback and another villain point.
Okay, so I've got 2 villain points and a setback. Awesome. Very good.
Yeah, make it harder, please.
And
all right. So in the short time that you've been dealing with this, the wave of the oncoming blizzard has moved over half the distance to the city. It is moving much more quickly, and now you can see the dark forms marching along at the forward edge of the storm, shambling. How it moved so quickly when they're moving in that slow, shambling walk of the dead, you're not sure, but it did. I should also note that none of you can see where the shaft of ice that struck Flame Boy came from.
Dang, I was gonna say I was gonna spit on it, but that's okay.
Yeah, is the okay? Well, we know your side name.
You know what though? I applaud your attempt to just kind of power through.
I'm not gonna let that one slide. Okay, so we have Mr. Drippy. Somebody else can say it like they need to, and we have Haktula. There we go. And Haktula. Got it.
Oh,
Just gonna go Haktula on that thing. All right. Is the spear Is the icicle still in him?
No, when it went through him, as he began to fall, the ice infused his body and froze it. The external ice is now gone.
Got it. All
but
right.
you were able to see what direction it came from, at least. It came from, further deep in the storm, as you might expect.
Kane, you think you can bring our nightlight back to life?
I could try again, but it seems like the power that's inside of him, or whatever it is, that's consistent. I'll try it one more time, and we'll see. And this time I'll put two hands, and I'll really focus. And you see this almost these green veins start to form in Kane's hand, both of his hands. As I try again to see if I can heal this guy.
As this is happening, it kind of extends their head so that they are hovering directly over your shoulder, and then you just hear, maybe you should massage back and forth. That always does it for me.
All right, go ahead and make your healing roll again.
You just getting up in my space about this?
Yeah, you're fine. You got this.
25.
And then slowly the hands come
25
around.
25 is a whole lot better, but
Massaging
the power you were trying to counter got a 31.
Oh,
it was within the possibility of you getting, which is why I asked you to roll. But you have never encountered such power.
Yeah, whatever this is, it's not going to stop until we stop it.
Damn, have you never encountered this much power before?
I don't think I have, no.
That's rough, bud. And then the hard pat on the back and slowly retracts, complete with all of the uncomfortable.
Zooming past you toward the storm, now there's this whirlwind. You can tell there's probably a female figure inside it somewhere, but you can't really see them because they're invisible. And they seem to be carrying a dude made out of rock and another person made out of rubber, and they are rushing past you at the oncoming winter.
Found the other three.
Did you not just see?
And one of them screams, "For Jimmy!"
No, Jimmy wouldn't want this. No.
Yes, he would. You got this. For Jimmy.
And moments later, they stagger back out of the storm, freezing in place just as Jimmy did.
See, now they're with Jimmy. It's
the frozen tornado is pretty interesting looking.
Okay, well, this has been fun. Walker's going to start walking towards the storm. Are y'all coming or not?
Yes.
V, you want to ride?
Yeah.
All right.
Are we doing piggybacks?
Yes, I will get
lighting one up.
Walker, I need to point out, while you are super fast and great with a gun, you are not the best suited to carry people around. You have average human strength.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't imagine she's particularly heavy.
Probably.
It's fine.
Can I shape myself into a backpack, an oversized backpack with a head, and just stick myself?
I mean, obviously, yes, because you have both full cosmetic morph, full amorphous and substantial. Yeah. Yep. The only thing you can't really do is change size.
So, yeah.
You can compact yourself into a backpack.
So you're like a human shape.
He's like, what if Plastic Man were also an ooze?
Yep. It's just my head
God.
Sticking out just right by your head.
Wow.
You're my favorite.
Pick somebody else.
I heard that.
Oh, well, cat's out of the bag. Tally ho!
Onward to waffles.
As you guys are headed off that way, and he says, "The cat's out of the bag," you hear the distinctive sound of a number of catapults going off, and the distinctive sound of cats yowling as they're flying through the air at the oncoming storm. Because the cats were catapulted out of the bags.
This mage is real silly. Why do we stay here? Never mind. He's just gonna keep walking. Well,
Wrench
moving
cheap.
quickly.
All right. Zoom up there. You make it. He moves super fast, despite the fact that he's casually walking. He's moving, like I said, faster than a cheetah. Hasn't slowed down at all while casually walking. It's like the world is like, I'm just going to be a shorter distance for him.
Mm-hmm.
It's called cheating. And if you're not doing it, you're not trying hard enough.
Exactly.
I'm behind.
So you make it to the edge of the storm and you can see the bodies marching toward you like those frozen Andean mummies, basically. Or, Otzli, the, frozen man from the Alps. That kind of vibe. Ancient corpses trudging toward you. There are probably a good 16 of them along where you can still see. There's probably more than that out past the whole edges of the storm, but you can't see that far because storm.
Right.
And none of you have the power to pierce an obscurement of that kind, mainly because the howling storm also gives you difficulty hearing what's happening.
True, I can pierce a lot of things,
To
but I
clarify.
can't pierce that.
It's like it's obscured both visually and auditorially. Otherwise, you would not be having any sort of difficulty, Walker.
Oh, wow.
All right. So how do we want to do this?
Well, what you need to do first is roll initiative.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Walker's pretty good at initiative. And of course, as a gunslinger, he has quick draw.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what did you get?
38.
Only a 38.
24.
All right. Kane got a 24. Very good. What did Ink get?
19.
Not the greatest roll you've ever gotten.
That's
And
okay. I'm busy being a backpack
Vitriol.
with my bestie.
16. I got a 16.
Very good. All right. Walker, as I said, you can see about 8 of these zombies in visual range. And beyond that, all you can sense is the howling of the storm and the bitter cold. The minute you hit the edge of the storm, by the way, I need all of you, as you're rolling initiative, to also roll fortitude saving throws unless you have immunity to cold on your sheet, which I don't think any of you do.
Negative, Ghost Rider.
What do you say you needed this to roll? Remind me?
Fortitude save.
Fortitude, right. Excellent.
We add our fortitude to this.
Yes.
Cool. That's 25.
I got a natural 20, so I got a 26.
Nice.
A natural 20, just like almost every other D20 based system, a natural 20 is an automatic save.
I rolled a nat 1, so my total is a 13.
Oh, dear.
Dear.
Hey, you can re-roll. You can use a hero point, right?
I think I'm going to use a hero point.
Use a hero point, maybe.
Yep.
Shoot.
I rolled a natural 9, so my total is 22. Hello.
Oh, that's better. Okay, that's a 15 plus, so that's a 27.
Look at you.
Look at me. Look at
All right.
you.
Humorously enough, if she had rolled anything higher than a 1, she probably would have been fine. The DC for extreme cold starts at 10 and then raises every minute that you're exposed to it.
Fantastic.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But for the first minute, you are good. I will say that the negative effect that when you do miss a save versus extreme cold, you will become fatigued, and if you fail it again, you will then become exhausted. After that, it starts to get ugly.
Lovely. After that, you die.
No, it goes fatigued, exhausted, incapacitated, and then dying.
Oh, lovely.
So it can be bad. This is you, and you realize as you're running into it, this is literally Arctic Circle level cold plus wind chill.
Gotcha.
Which means it's going to kill a lot of things as it rushes across the unprepared summer lands.
Oh my god.
Inka's going to start sort of wrapping themselves around you. Almost like a sweater, complete with like little dangly bits.
The tassels. Oh my god.
Yep, there's little like drippy tassels.
Kane.
Ink, whose sweater are you?
Kane.
Kane. Okay.
Yep.
Kane, as long as ink is your sweater, you will have a +2 on fortitude saves versus extreme cold.
I've got you,
It is a circumstance bonus. All right.
Why is this helping me? Why is this actually a good thing? This should not be I'm quitting after this.
It's the power of friendship.
It really isn't. It's just insulation. And then you're not getting a bonus because you're the one on the outside at the moment.
And then there's a little like tendril that comes up and like boops your nose, Kane.
All right. So that's the situation. You are the first to act, Walker.
Gotcha. Walker will sort of step in, and I'm gonna test the ground. Is it icy?
It is icy enough to be difficult terrain, but it is not icy enough to cause you to have to roll to avoid slipping and falling.
Cool beans. Okay, so
deeper in, it might be icy enough that you have to try to avoid slipping. Difficult terrain just halves your speed.
Sure. So the reason why I was asking is because I actually would like to start sliding. Hold on.
We do be slipping and sliding.
Yes, I want to like use the boots to like skate.
All right, cool. Make that's perfectly acceptable. Make an acrobatics check because that seems to me to be the appropriate skill for taking advantage of this rather than getting it causing a difficulty.
Cool beans. It's 31.
Cool. So instead of having your speed, it will in fact double it.
Hell yeah. We're about to get stupid. All right. And so
doubling it, by the way, just raises it from speed 5 to speed 6 because that doubles the actual miles per hour. To be clear, it's only a one rank raise. Because if we went to speed 12, this becomes you're faster than Quicksilver at that point. So
it's true.
I did the math in X-Men Apocalypse. I think it's Apocalypse, right? Anyway, the mansion scene, Quicksilver is speed 10, quickness 10.
Yeah, he does some wild shit. Anyway, so Walker's gonna start skating through the ice, and he's just a flurry of movement and bullets as we're going through these corpses. It's just bam, 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 bam.
All right, so that sounds very much like you are multi-attacking, which you have, but you're spreading your multi-attack between the targets like you should, right? I'm guessing. All right, cool. All right, then. Let's look at multi-attack for multiple targets. All right, so for multiple targets, we get Roll 1 attack check per target in the arc. Penalty to each check equal to the total number of targets. So how many total zombies do you want to shoot at? They don't look like they're particularly hard to hit.
Gotcha.
But like if you shoot 6 of them, you'll have a -6 to the roll.
Sure.
Right. Then roll 6 times.
Okie dokie. Oh yeah, that's 1. All right, so 13 to hit.
That will hit.
Sweet. That was a 9.
Total.
Yeah.
That one misses.
Cool beans.
But the first
All
one
right.
that you hit, you blew its head off and it collapsed.
Sweet. Okay.
So third one?
Third one is 16.
Hits.
Fourth one is
The
I got a
third one
7.
hit did make
Sorry.
its damage save, so you rocked it in the shoulder, but it did not fall. Fourth one was what?
Okay. The fourth one was an 18 on the die.
Okay, well that's a potential crit. Raises your DC by 5. It totally does not pass. You blew that one into smithereens. You got 2 down, 1 miss, and 1 hit, but not down.
Mm-hmm. And
So
then
5.
fifth roll is 17 to hit. Sixth
17
roll,
on the die or 17 total?
17 total.
Okay, so that hits.
You're
It fails to save and falls. So you've got 3 down.
okay. Cool beans.
number
And
6.
then number 6, 16 on the die. So
All right.
18
So you
in
got-
total.
Yep. So 4 of them are down. You missed 1, and 1 of them made the damage save.
Gotcha.
That
so
being the
it's
case, there are a total of 4 left up because there were 8, and you shot at 6 of them.
nice. So he fires all 6. And then like as he's continuing to slide, there's that quick release of the bullet, and the next set is tossed in there as he's continuing to slide and move past.
Every time he fires the gun, it does have the normal report of a large Colt revolver, right? It's kaboom! But it also has this wailing scream as the bullet flies through the air, and you can see a black spot on the target as it hits before it explodes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an expanding blackness from it. It's a very eerie and discomforting gun.
What's Ricochet 3?
That means you can bounce the bullet up to 3 times to hit somebody in the back and take them by surprise, or to get around cover, as long as you know where they are, which, given your senses, you don't have to be able to see them to do that.
Sweet. Okay.
Because if you're going to be primarily a gunslinger, you have to be able to do those trick shots.
Absolutely. And that's what I'm looking for, my guy.
Boy, howdy. All right. Next up is someone you cannot see. And a thing will be happening. Let us see what it is. All right. Walker, I need you to make a dodge save.
$27.
All right. You have only failed by 1 degree, so the ice on the ground has, as you're continuing to slide forward, the ice on the ground has sort of grown up onto your feet, and now you are hindered and vulnerable, as the ice is trying to hold you still. Hindered means that you are at half speed, which of course brings you back down to the speed you started at.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. All right, that was something's action. Kane, it's your turn.
Something.
There are 4 zombies that you can see.
There's 4 of them?
Yeah, there were 8.
Mm-hmm.
He shot at 6. He missed 1, and 1 made its damage save.
Is there
any others are just further away than you can see them?
Okay. Is there a boulder or something nearby?
There absolutely is.
Kane is annoyed at the fact that Drippy is actually contributing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up to that boulder and I am going to throw it at all the zombies that I see.
All right, so you're looking for a rock big enough to do an area effect attack.
Yeah.
Absolutely. When you can lift 400 tons, and I already pointed out that you were on the edge of a mountainous area, so that makes perfect sense to me. Go ahead and yank it up. That's not even a roll. The rock's not big enough to require it, and make your plus 12 roll to hit. And that's just a roll to hit for the central target. The others are going to have to make dodge saves.
Lovely. And I'll be adding my throw to this, yeah?
Yep, plus 12.
A total of 20.
Well, a 20 will absolutely hit the one in the middle. It fails its DC 27 toughness save and is crushed. One of the zombies actually managed to shuffle out of the way of the rock. The other 2 did not. One of them is smacked by the rock and knocked aside, but somehow survives, and the other one is crushed. So you have crushed 2 of the zombies with the rock. One of them was knocked away from it, and one of them somehow managed to avoid getting hit by it.
And if I can, with the rest of my movement, I'd like to jump on top of the rock.
Excellent.
And then stand there and look and try to see what's happening. If there's anything that's going on that need to be weird.
Yeah, the extra height does not help you see further when it's obscured by driving snow and howling wind.
I thought so. This sucks.
Something else takes an action, but nothing happens where you are. Ink. Ink, it's your turn, sir.
Yeah, sorry.
No problem.
Yes. Sorry, I'm doing like 3 things at once while this is going on. I apologize. Also, just as a heads up, we do have another villain point specifically with the request that it will be used to torture Q.
Of course it is. Thank you so much, Chloe.
I have 3 of those now.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Okay, so how many of these things are left?
2.
Oh.
There are 2 zombies left that you can see right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know some other things are acting, and you're
Right.
pretty certain there are more zombies.
Right.
But you do notice that with each zombie you destroy, the area right around you, since you're in the beginning part of the blizzard, the area right around you gets warmer.
Cool. And
The zombies seem to be radiating extreme cold themselves.
And one of them, something, also went after my best pal too, right?
It's true.
Very upsetting. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do then, since it seems to me like they've got everything under control, my priority, of course, is making sure that Bestie stays safe. So again, there's a very quiet, "I got you," and then my entire body wrapped around you begins to sort of tremble a little bit, and then I am going to just sort of explode outwards in like sharp black inky tendrils for my tentacle storm, I think it's called.
Yep.
That's,
At the 2
burst,
remaining
right?
near you?
Yes.
Yep.
And it's an area, so I assume if there's anything in that immediate 4 that I can't see, I would still be able to hit it, right?
Correct.
In theory.
It would have to make a dodge save.
Yeah, DC 25.
Neither of these creatures makes a dodge save. So what's the damage save?
The damage.
Is there separate?
Yeah,
no, I got. Okay, it's 25.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Okay. And neither of them makes the toughness save. So you explode out into spikes, and your spikes of inky goo slam through the zombies that then fall to the side, their ice already beginning to melt, and the area directly around you guys is a bit warmer, but the storm is still advancing.
And then as I draw back in to ensure that I'm still that nice comfy sweater, there are little bits of like icy gore now, and just bits of zombie hanging off of the sweater. And then as my head pops back in place next to yours, there's a soft, I'm fancier now. For you.
We gotta stop putting ads out in the paper for team members.
All right, Vitriol, as it becomes your turn, you realize that lurching toward you at the front edge of the storm ahead is a very large figure, probably 20 feet tall or more. It is humanoid, however. You can just barely make it out. What are you going to do, Vitriol?
Let's be so for real. I'm gonna spit at it because that's the only thing I feel like I can do right now. So
you know what?
Hawk 2 on
That's
that
perfectly
thing.
fine.
Hell yeah.
Welcome to Tales from the Table Studios After Dark.
After
Yo,
dark,
HBO, where you at with that sponsorship?
put your kids to bed. They don't need to be here for this. Okay.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit. You have a plus 10 to hit.
Okay. Oh, that's a nat 20. Plus
Hey.
Hey.
You're about to make a name for yourself right here.
Rahar.
All right, right here. Because what it has is a total of a 16 dodge. And you just rolled a 30, putting you 14 over, which means not only did you get the +5 from the crit, you got the +5 from your multi-attack because all of your spit hit this one thing. And before it makes its damage save, it has to make a fortitude save versus your weakened toughness.
Let's go. Let's go.
Get it?
My toughness is a 14.
No, it's making it is making a toughness save against your weakened toughness, which is normally DC 22, but right now it's DC 32 because you multi-attacked and
you crit.
And who said spitters are quitters? Look at that.
It's all a matter of perspective. I don't care if you spit or you quit, spit or swallow. As long as you go down, we're good. All right.
There you go. It's all about the spirit.
Listen,
Exactly.
I've never said they're quitters. I say they're unprofessional.
Well,
Right in Kane's ear.
This really is.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
I always swallow, and then just bits dripping off of me.
Is it possible to unheal someone?
I think
that's called
damage.
harming them.
Yeah.
This is like the creepy version of the Whisper song, and I'm fucking loving it.
So it failed by 2 points, so its toughness is reduced by 2 before it makes its toughness save. Sorry, it failed by 4. So its toughness is reduced by 4 before it makes its toughness save. Its toughness drops. 14.
I believe in you.
Just spamming that emotion.
Yeah, so A 21 versus your 32. So despite being a large and scary frost giant, which you can see as it falls forward, your acid just ate its face off and then just started eating its way down through the body of the creature to the point that it falls forward. And the only reason it doesn't hit you is the head that would have hit you is already gone.
That's perfect. Love that for us.
Hey, game crazy.
I should get that there.
Maybe
Then,
I should
at
start
the
spinning.
end of the round, then at the end of the round, 8 more zombies move forward into the area. One of you is forward enough to be physically attacked by 2 of them. That is Walker.
What's good?
They are going to make their attacks, but they are not going for damage. They are trying to grab you, Walker. Your dodge is
14.
14, so it should be a total of 24. Oh, goodness. They both hit. However, you get to make your choice of a dodge roll, which D20 plus 14, or a strength roll
Yes.
in order to avoid the grapple.
We're going to go ahead and take a dodge. Thank you so much.
Thought you might.
Yes.
Thought you
It's
might.
a 30. That's a 33.
All right, so you avoided one of them. Go for the second one.
And a 28.
While they did lay hands on you, you simply slipped out of their grasp. Like
We sliding. We
Exactly.
sliding.
Go on and slide.
Mm.
Anyway, all right, Walker, having slid from their grasp, it is now your turn again.
Oh, it's my turn. Yes, that's me. I'm Walker.
You are Walker.
Okay, I know. I got distracted. It's fine. So anyway, so the 2 that are right in front of me are each going to get bullets, just like right under the chin. And actually, I kind of want to go like through their heads and try and also shoot the ones behind them.
You know what? The special effect is the special effect. I'm totally okay with that. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So you're shooting through the heads. It's still the same thing as the multi-attack. How many shots do you want to take?
We're still doing 6. We're trying to take out as many as possible.
Legit.
You feel me? All right, so yeah, these 2. The first one was a dirty 20, a slutty 20, if you will. So that's
definitely
an 18 on. It's an 18 on the die. So, oh yeah, because we're minus 6ing that, right? Yeah.
He goes kablooey and yeah.
Gotcha. That's a 14
18 on the die.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's minus 6, but that's still a plus 6, so that's a 24, not a dirty 20.
My thing says plus 8 offense.
Yeah, but look at your actual gun. Your plus 8 offense is just your normal melee.
Oh, okay.
Look at bullet with a name. Yeah, that's okay. That's wrong.
Probably
your range combat pistols is plus 12. Let me make sure.
Okay, so I still roll that. Okay, well, my bad. Listen, the other rolls last time would have been so much better. It's fine. All right, but yeah, so 18 on the die, and then plus 6 is 23 for the second one.
I don't know why that's doing that. It should totally.
Still, yeah, it had me perplexed as well.
Don't worry about it. It's
All
fine.
right, so
it's fine. I know what I built.
Fair enough. All right,
what it's supposed to do.
15 on the third one. That's only 11 on the fourth one.
All right, all but the 11 have hit so far. So,
okay. 17 on the die, though. 17 on the die for number 5.
All right.
And then an 18 on the 6th.
All right. All of them except the one you missed, which you only missed because it went through 3 heads or 2 heads before it got to him.
Fair enough.
All but him, those heads explode because you're like, pow, which is impressive to do 2-handed shooting when you only have 1 gun.
Correct. It looks like he's moving so fast that he shoots them at the same time. He's just moving that quickly.
Correct.
And then it's once again that movement, the bullets drop out, fall away into nothingness, and then there's a new round slotted in. Click, and he's back to moving.
Holy shit! Blown his load and he keeps going. Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous. It's okay.
And from somewhere back in the storm, you hear, young men are often like that.
Oh.
He's the bad guy commenting on, you know what? I don't even.
He's got some experience. This is going to be great. Here I thought that like we were going to get frozen and murdered, but nope. I think, call me crazy, I think he just wants us to all hold hands and maybe some other stuff. This is good. This is good progress. We're doing good.
So out of the 8 that moved forward this time, 3 remain as he destroyed 5 of them with great rapidity. From somewhere in the storm that you still can't see, something else is occurring.
That's not concerning at all.
All right.
Not at all. Not worried at all. Yeah. 3 villain points and, other stuff.
Yeah, no.
Indeed. All right. So, I'm going to need all of you to make dodge saving throws as the ice comes up around all of you in domes to try to capture you beneath sudden igloos.
Oh, no, thank you. I got a 29.
You did, but I have been requested to use a villain point specifically against you, so you need to re-roll that and take the worst of the 2 rolls.
This is dodge?
Well done.
Correct.
Cool.
Hey, can I use a hero point after a villain point's been used?
You may not.
That's fucking shit.
Wait, so if on the dodge it says 10-4,
I lied. You can use a hero point to either negate a villain point or to re-roll after a villain point. I was just being mean.
Because that would be really, really shucky. Because
I'm just going to put out there, though, think about how heartbroken Chloe would be if you negated the gift that was given to you. I'm just saying.
I rolled a 23.
You rolled a 23?
Yeah.
This is how we work.
It's true. Spite is love.
They come for me regularly. They're like, hey, fuck that guy specifically. And I have to go, no, stop it. So yeah, I'm going to use my hero point. Because let's be very clear. And Chloe, I know you're watching. I rolled a 1. The second roll, I rolled a 1. So we're not keeping that. I'm spending my hero point. Thank you so much.
I dig it.
Actually.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Okay, so I have to take do I still have to take the lesser result?
No, because you re-rolled after the villain point re-roll. So you take the hero point roll.
Fantastic. That's a 27.
Excellent. So we got a 24, a 27. Vitriol, what do you have?
So like I said, dodge says 10-4, so does that mean I just add 4 to my roll?
No, that means you add 10.
10, okay.
It's because 6 of that is from your ring of protection.
Got you.
It's got a +6 deflection bonus.
Cool. So in total I have a 12 because my dice hate me. So there you go.
Have you already used a hero point?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Sure.
Nobody's granted you one yet, and I haven't given you any yet. So, all right.
I will
so
take my 12.
I hear you. All right, and
I got a 34.
all right. You slide right the heck out of that ice igloo.
Did Kane pass his check?
I got
That's a really
23.
good question.
I got a 23.
And it's going to be fun. No.
Oh,
I-
dear.
The DC
I'm-
is 26.
I'm choosing to purposefully fail my check.
You are choosing to fail. Copy that.
I can't
All right,
leave Boo Boo
So you
behind.
and
That's
Kane
not
are
fair.
caught inside the same igloo. Walker is free, and Vitriol is caught under an igloo. You're none of you are encumbered entirely. You have like a 5-foot space around you, so you're not frozen. You're just stuck in a very thick igloo of ice.
Oh,
Obviously, anything you could do to ice, you can do with this.
I am unbothered.
All right, Kane, what are you doing?
I'm trapped in an igloo. I'm gonna touch it first.
All right, you use your
To
move
tell-
action to touch it. It is ice.
He touched the butt.
How can I tell like how dense it feels?
It feels the normal density of ice.
Oh, lovely. Then I'm gonna all out attack it.
All out power attack, smash
And
that
power
thing.
attack. Yeah. Full
Very
full
good.
force.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
so-
rolling to hit an inanimate object. So if you're choosing to roll, then you can possibly crit, but you only have to beat a 10. And then it's an auto crit. If you don't roll,
Yeah.
basically you have to not roll a 1.
Okay. Why not? Oh my god! I thought I did for a sec. It's a 7, but
Okay.
I was like,
Cool.
oh,
So
I was like, oh
you're
god.
like, you almost, you wouldn't be missing the igloo. It's like it almost slides down too much to make a good impact because of the ice, but you manage to get a grip and put your full punch into it. And with that crit plus the power attack, that raises your DC also by 10. Your normal DC is 27 with a punch. Now your DC is 37. This create object effect, which is what it is in the game. That's how this is how the making the ice ships. It is level 16, so it has a toughness of 16, which by the way is just for an example, steel is toughness 10. This ice is toughness 16, so it's about as strong as titanium.
So not the normal toughness of ice. Then is what you're saying.
No, normal density, not normal toughness. You asked about density.
Also,
Mm.
thanks
It's
again
magically
to Lord
reinforced.
Richter. Everyone got a hero point.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Let's go.
Beautiful.
Let's go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Because I'm
So it has to make its toughness save. It rolled a 1. You immediately smash the igloo into oblivion. Just ice flying everywhere.
And as soon as it is broken, I'm dashing as far as I can toward where
Toward where you think it may have come from.
or that. Yeah, we'll do that.
Where were you originally going to say?
I was gonna say toward where Walker is, but I'll go to where I think
Those
it
are
might
both the
come
same
from.
direction.
Oh, lovely.
But yeah, you're making that mad dash. You slide just past Walker, just in time to see a long serpentine neck raised in front of you, attached to a broad, muscular body as the wings fly out to the sides. And the head leans in, and oh shit, it's a gigantic white dragon.
That makes sense.
This
Is
gonna
he
be
single?
A little difficult.
He might be. Might have to ask him. All right. And what he gonna do? He's gonna start off gentle.
Love the cackle.
And he's just gonna go at you with them claws and teeth. What is your dodge? And that is 10
Mine?
plus the number. Yeah.
My dodge is 12 on the what it says on the paper.
Right,
So
so that
22.
makes it defense of 22. All right. He got a 19. So claw bite comes in and slams into the ground, and there's huge rents in the ground. He takes a huge bite out of the ground. You're like, if that had got a hold of me, that'd hurt.
Guys, I don't think this is gonna be easy.
And then from further back in the storm, you hear, "Why would you think it would be easy?" Meaning the dragon's not the BBEG.
Every day.
Ink,
I
it's
should
your
be
turn.
tired.
Oh,
You have been moved toward the enemy because you're riding Kane.
I am one with Kane. We are
I don't
one.
think that's true.
We don't need to prove our friendship to you. Okay, our friendship is completely reliant only on us.
I think you need to prove that to Kane.
It's not a real thing that happens, you know.
Kane and I are clearly besties. Otherwise, I wouldn't currently be a sweater.
That's debatable. That's debatable.
Okay.
Very debatable.
Look, Kane is your bestie. Whether you're his bestie is an entirely different thing.
How
That's fair enough.
dare? How dare? So
That's
I have
pretty
a
accurate.
question. I
have an answer. Let's see if they match.
I have a lot of benefits to like grabbing things.
Yes, you do.
In theory, if I grabbed something like a dragon and tried to hold on, could I bring my sweater buddy with me wherever that may take us?
Unless he resists, yes.
Great. Power of friendship.
I don't think I do. I think I've given up trying to stop Mr. Drippy.
It's not really the power of friendship. It's the power of whatever, man.
Very much, yeah.
The power of dejected resignation.
Yep.
So my little like strands start sort of falling off of you and twisting together into like thick strands of tendril, and then they're both gonna like two of them are gonna go flying out towards the dragon, and as it does, just screaming at the top of my lungs, "Kane and Mr. Drippy forever!" And I am going to attempt to hit it with these. I have body weaponry.
Right. So are you body weaponry does damage.
Right. And then after I hit,
and it has improved grab.
Right, because I have fast grab too.
Correct. You have fast grab and improved grab, meaning you only have to hold on with one, and that will achieve a grab, and you have fast grab, and you've got 4 extra limbs. So you've got a total of 6 available at any time.
Oh, yeah.
Or a total of 8 counting your legs.
So yeah, yep. We are full on trying to get this thing.
Correct. So it will do damage, and then there will be the opposed grab check.
Wonderful. Okay, so that is 28 on the attack.
Well, you know how dragons are huge and dangerous? Well, that hugeness makes them fairly easy to grab.
Right.
So you have definitely hit them, and it is going to try to break free. It has to use its strength because its dodge is just not good enough. And I carefully, knowing there would be grabbing because you were in the game, have the grab standard action up here.
I do love grabbing things. Ink is real big on grabbing things.
So it now has to make a resistance check against the rank of your grabbing check. With all of your bonuses, your grabbing check is pretty snazzy.
Nice.
All right. Are you okay? So it's grabbed. It rolled a 2.
Beautiful.
It. Okay, now it also needs to make the damage save. Who knows? It might make the damage save.
It might. It's
Right?
25.
It could. It totally made the damage save. It was not hurt, but you have completely grabbed on. And now you can simply use your move action to stop being extended in either direction.
Yeah. So once I
And
am.
yeah, you can instantly move your body to where your pseudopods reached.
Yep. So as soon as I have fully latched on to the dragon, just again that whisper in Kane's ear. Tonight, you're gonna feel the wind, and then I'm pulling us to the dragon.
Yeah, so fundamentally, the total elongation, he can reach out 500 feet and then move himself that 500 feet instantly. So it's like being teleported by a slingshot.
I promise not to drop you.
Luckily, you're really tough, and you have fortitude and toughness beyond human possibility. Otherwise, the G-forces would probably have been really, really unpleasant. On the plus side, you are now in, melee with the dragon whenever it comes to your turn.
Always constantly regenerating, so that's also helpful.
It's true. That could become important as now it's Vitriol's turn, and she can see the dragon.
Okay. So I can see the dragon, but I'm still encased in the...
Oh, that's right. You're encased. You cannot yet see the dragon. My bad.
Okay.
Because the ice is not in. It's translucent, but it is not transparent.
Okay. I think I will burrow out. I don't think the bottom is covered, correct? like I feel like that's an easy way out.
The humorous part is you could just burrow through the ice if you want because you have penetrating burrow. It literally doesn't slow you down at all. You don't even have to destroy it.
I will gladly penetrate the ice. I will gladly penetrate the ice.
Phrasing.
I think she chose that phrasing on purpose.
Here. Yeah. I think today's
but yeah. Yeah, nope. She just spits and slides through that hole in the ice, penetrating it easily, having lubed it up properly with no difficulties whatsoever.
Gotcha. Horny stream it is. All right.
Look, I didn't start this, but I am going to carry it on.
No, for sure.
I definitely started it. Yes, I did.
I'm not yucking your yum. I'm here for it. It's fine.
I'm pretty sure it's been this way the whole time,
All right. Cool.
Wonderful times.
All right. So you're out, and it didn't even take all your movement. Now you can see the critter. Because humorously, you're faster when you're burrowing, if you recall.
It's true. It's very true. Just be like a little fucking land shark. Just, hey, yeah.
Well, it's because not only does her acid burn through things, but because she's immune to acid, she literally uses it as lube to speed her up.
As I said, we sliding just in different ways.
I think you're muted.
Oh,
here we
go.
You're good. Yeah, you're good.
Go.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I said we're all slipping and sliding one way or another. Let's see. Okay, so now now that I've burrowed, can I see the...
Yeah, you absolutely can. You can see the dragon. Latched on to the dragon's left side is this multi-tendrilled ink blot with canes sticking out the top and bottom of it.
Well, I was going to spit at it, but then I'm kind of worried now that my peeps are there. What if I get them by accident?
That's okay. I love being spat on. It's fine.
And I'm a healer, so it's fine.
Well, I will say this. You may not have precise shot, but if you spend that hero point you were given, you can pick up the feat precise shot for the rest of the scene and thus not have to worry about hitting your friends.
I would like to do that.
All right.
Why
you
not?
now have it. Now make your attack.
Fantastic. Okay, let's see. Oh, and it's another 20. Look at that.
Let's go.
Woo! You about to make a name for yourself here, Sha.
Yes.
Ooh, doggy. Laissez le bon temps rouler.
I'm famous. Hi, Mom.
Is there like a news in this world? Is there a news source?
Yeah, they have broadsheets and bards that go around and tell people stuff. You know, and occasionally the wizard will make a kingdom-wide announcement. Might
Like,
get one for
listen.
that.
Tell my mother I'm famous now. Tell her I said hello.
All right, so your damage DC went up again, just like last time, by 10 points. And first, the dragon must make a fortitude save versus the increased DC to have its toughness reduced. All right, that's some crazy. And your normal DC is 29. It becomes 39. Jose Cuervo. All right, it got a 30. Oh my God. It got exactly the amount that does not help it enough.
Oh no.
All right, look, with a DC of 39, it's got a plus 16 fortitude, right?
Right.
So it literally had to roll a 20.
Roll the 19.
So you've lowered its 20. Now its toughness, it was 20. But it is now 5 lower, so its toughness is only 15 versus that same DC of 29. I'm sure, once again, you could do the math.
Never a day in my life.
All right. So it got a total of 19, having rolled a 4. 15, it doesn't follow the minion rules, but if you fail by 15 or more, you're instantly taken out of the fight. It got a total of 19, having failed by 20.
Oof.
Not only did she spit the giant to death in one shot, she just one-shotted the dragon.
Maybe spitters aren't spitters at all. Yeah.
It's going to be like, amateur. That's why you're right here.
As the storm rages and moves toward us. Oh, you know what we didn't talk about, Lion? Are we taking a break?
Oh, yeah, yes. This seems like a good opportunity for us to lead into
Right.
that.
This seems like a good moment for our good 10-minute smoke walk around bathroom break. And then we will come back, and apparently Vitriol gonna make even more of a name for herself.
And
she's already one-shotted 2 of the big monsters. But the big monsters aren't the problem.
Entire time we're gone, I want y'all to just envision ink slowly creeping all up on what's left of this dragon. For reasons. Okay, see you soon. Bye.
Bye. See you back at 10. Welcome back. When we last left our intrepid heroes, Vitriol had spat a massive fat gob of glistening acid upon the protruding, elongated, somewhat phallic head of the dragon,
All right, yep. We lean into
melting into its skull and burning its eyes out as it fell. And just as this happens, stop that.
it.
Just as that happens, many, many more of the zombies close in from the sides as you hear and skating in above you, much like Iceman from the old Spider-Man and Friends, or the X-Men, depending on how old you are and which one you know him from, is a frozen lich. Standing atop his ice slide, he looks down at you. You somehow realize he must be smiling, despite the fact that his skeletal face can really only make one expression, and he says, "You killed my dragon. You killed my giant. You will not find me so easy."
Ink's eyes go wide, like almost bigger than his head, and he goes, Santa?
Yes,
Definitely not.
exactly. Santa Muerte. Your death.
Oh.
All right. And at
Guys,
that point,
are
the
we
zombies
killing
close
Santa?
in. 4 zombies moving to each of you to attempt to grab you and hold you still. Doom you to an icy death. All right, we're going to start with 4 zombies trying to grab hold of Ink or Mr. Drippy.
Mr. Drippy.
What is your dodge?
Oh gosh.
What is my dodge?
Yes.
My dodge is 14.
All right, so we're trying to beat a 24. Only 2 of them made it, but one of them made a nat 20, giving them a critical grab, raising the DC to get loose of them by 5.
Oh,
You have been grappled by 2 of them. That
no.
teamwork gives them a +2. So you must get their DC +7 to escape their grasp. You may use your strength or your dodge to do so. Or you can just use your insubstantiality and slip out of their grasp, because that's literally just a automatic escape condition.
That's fair. Yeah, I think so. They grab me and they start sort of like pulling the strands of me that are left on the dragon and trying to like rip me away. And there's a moment of like, no, wait. Oh shit, have we been killing elves? And then he looks up, Santa, what the fuck? And then just sort of like drips out of the grasp of the zombies and begins to like the thick fat globules sort of like inch across the ice back onto Cade's leg and begin just coming back up to rejoin the main portion of the body.
All right, Kane, you are also, it is 4 of them are trying to grab you. And what is your dodge?
12.
So they must beat a 22. One of them does so. You may break free of them using either your strength or dodge. Both of those are 12. So you're a highly skilled fighter. Which one do you want to do?
I'll go with strength.
He's going to power his way out of it. All right.
Yep. Healer, but oh, lovely. That'll be a 25.
You burst out of its grasp with such enormous strength that its arms are ripped from their sockets and fly 50 feet in opposite directions.
The cold
And
doesn't
it
bother
wanders
me
around.
anyway.
It's technically not destroyed, but it doesn't have any arms. So it's going to wander around not really doing anything.
Man, fingering on the
Bumping into
first
people.
date. Rude.
All right. Walker, 4 of them are trying to grab you. One of the things I like about the single D20 handling everything is I can roll 4 attacks at the same time as long as I have 4 different D20s. Walker, does a 27 hit you?
It does.
One of them managed to grab hold of you, but you may use your dodge to escape.
I sure will do that. Oh, that was cocked.
I believe in you.
Cool as a 30.
A 30 will do it so easily that as it grabs hold of you, suddenly it realizes it's holding nothing but air as you squirm sideways. Shoot!
We sliding.
It's true. It's as if time, space, and dimensions don't have the same meaning for you as they do for everyone else.
I wonder why.
Vitriol. They are going to grab a hold of you. It's too bad your body's not coated entirely in acid all the time.
Oh, a girl can dream.
But it apparently is coated in enough acid that you were slippery enough that even with just a 20 dodge, none of them managed to grab hold of you.
They tried it though.
It was scared of that
They did.
Hawktua. It was Hawktua.
All right,
Too lubed up.
Walker.
Can't grip it.
There's at least 16 of these zombies around, but you do also have a visual on the Lich.
Fantastic. Well, you know we gotta go for the Lich.
We do.
The dragon's body is still there, right? It wasn't completely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Other than the head and the eyes and about a foot of the neck.
That's
But
fine.
the rest of the body's there.
That's
And it is a
absolutely
gargantuan
fine.
dragon, so.
Incredible. So we're gonna use the dragon's body as a backboard to shoot at the Lich. I imagine that he's got some defensive capabilities. So just shooting him head on is unlikely to be effective. However,
So you're gonna go ahead and ricochet it to try to take him by surprise. Very good.
And can I do multiple shots on him?
You always multi-attack unless you choose not to. So yeah.
Bad. Okay.
It's
cool,
a single
cool.
roll, but the higher you roll, the more damage it will do.
Got it. Cool beans. All right. So what this is gonna look like? Walker starts to move so quickly, or rather, the dimensional space around this area starts to shift and change so much that it looks like he's in 3 places at once as he starts to shoot. Just
nice.
And the howling bullets are going in, and there's just this sort of trifecta, this triangular pattern that are all coming in to intersect and hit the Lich.
Very good. It is an unexpected move. He is therefore vulnerable, having his dodge defense.
It was a nat 20.
All right. Well, at the moment, I'm still rocking 2 spare villain points.
Sure. Bring it on.
And he's not going to cancel your hit because he can't really do that. But what he will do is he's going to use a villain point in order to try to get an attempt to counter your attack. Now, you still rolled a nat 20, so he has to get a good enough roll to stop you. I need you to roll your power score plus 5
Okay.
plus a d20, and he will roll his countering effect.
Okay. Say power 12 plus 17 plus the d20, 27.
All right. He got a 26.
Let's go! Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So your bullets pelt into him from multiple opposite directions. See how he takes it. All right. Your normal damage DC is
27, it says.
27, so it is 5 higher because of the multi-attack and 5 higher because of the crit. So it is 37. All right. He rolls a 3, giving him a 21. That would take him out of the fight, but he has 1 villain point remaining.
Let's go.
Giving him a reroll. He gets a 12, which is almost the lowest you can get on a reroll. Giving him a 30. Okay, so he still failed by 7. So he does take a hit and is momentarily dazed.
Let's go.
So you have hurt him.
Hell yeah.
He can only take an attack action or a move action, not both. And it's his turn. And he's angry because there's this pulsing black wound on his side where you shot him with a thing that absolutely should not have hurt him, but it did. And then despite the fact that your gun normally deals completely incurable wounds, the wound closes. Because he's got regeneration with the persistent modifier. All right.
Stubborn. I like that.
But this round, he still only has, either the attack or the movement. And being angry, he's gonna take the attack and deal out a nasty ice blast directly at Walker. Your total dodge is 24, right?
That is correct.
He gets a 14. Missing you completely, as you simply were somewhere else.
Yeah, one of the 3 of me just ceases to be.
It's really funny when you get a mirror image effect without taking that power. But it's a cool power that you could add to the array, honestly. All right,
Absolutely.
Kane, it's your turn.
How can I get to this guy?
Oh, yeah.
Around?
He's only like 60 feet up.
Oh, this is wonderful then. I'm going to.
That's, that jump thing you can do.
Yeah, I am going to. What I'm going to do, actually, I'm on top of the dragon still with ink, correct?
Oh, yeah. That's why he's within 60 feet of you.
Lovely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump from the dragon to this ice guy. This is an attack. If I may. What I'm going to do is I'm going to land on his head between my thighs, and I'm going to squeeze as hard as I can.
So basically, you're going for the full force of the body and the jump landing on him with the strike?
Yeah.
And very good. And then
I'm
maybe trying to go for the grab after that.
I'm essentially doing one of those, land thigh twirl spin flip deals is what's happening.
Would you like to spend? Do Do you have a hero point?
I want to throw out tendrils, so it's like the ribbons when they do the ribbon dance.
Yeah, I do have 2 hero points here.
You have 2 hero points. Okay, listen, number 1, you're going to get a third one because that's a great image. But you should spend one of them for the fast grab advantage so you can do damage and grab him in the same action.
I will do that.
Very good. All right. So here's the thing. That counts as a slam, which means you add an additional +2 to your damage if you hit with it. Are you all out and power attacking?
Always.
Very good. Yeah. All right. If you make this hit, then you're rolling with a +7 to hit. If you make it, it will be 7 over the normal damage amount. Could be even better if you crit. Let's see.
So we're going to +7 here?
Yep. Roll a total of a +7 to D20.
Oh, that is so close. I rolled a natural 19. So that's 26.
You have improved critical unarmed. Your crit.
Oh, I do.
You do. You crit on a 19.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
So it is 12 higher than your normal damage.
Love to see it.
And that's before we get to the grab, which will happen in a moment. All right. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy. All right, so he rolled an 18, giving him a total of a 36. But you added 12 to your damage save. Your normal damage save is 27, I believe, right?
Yes.
So he still failed by 3, taking another hit as you land solidly on his shoulders with your full weight and the speed of your jump. So you hear ice crunch under your legs. Now, he has to make a roll using his strength or dodge to try to avoid being grappled.
Let's see if he can.
He rolled a 1.
Oh, rough.
He is grappled.
Got him in a leg lock.
Yep, you're leg locked around his head, which does take him to the ground. He only has a strength of 3. The strength of 3, by the way, in this case is a +3, is what you would just consider a +3 if you were in D&D. They just got rid of the stats and it's only modifiers. For those watching at home. So, yes, you have leg locked around the Lich's head, and now you are both lying on his ice slide 60 feet up in the air.
And that's my turn. Yep.
The Great White Dragon does nothing. Its head was melted. Ink, it's your turn.
So, I have, as I recall, 10 limbs, technically.
You have 8 limbs. Yes.
8 limbs. Great. So I'm going to take a couple of those limbs. I'm going to take like 4 of those limbs and wrap them around the sled just to make sure we stay up here. It's very important for what comes next.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
And as you have full speed wall crawling, despite the fact that it's ice, you stick to it just fine.
And there is a very loud, like...
Lovely.
And then my head is going to shift from being by Kane's neck down across the chest. So it's resting by where the Lich's head is being crushed betwixt thighs, and be like, damn, Santa, we were doing real good this year. Well, we were trying to do really good this. You know what? I get it. This is fair. The coal, probably not enough. And then we killed a bunch of your elves. It's rough. I'm sorry. Wait, am I sorry? And then he looks back up at Kate. Are we sorry? Are we apologizing? I'm not sure. No? Okay, cool. And then instead of turning back, his face just sort of like melts into the head, and then their face comes out the other side of the head. So they're looking back at the Lich again and goes, "You're having a rough time of it, Santa. We killed a bunch of your elves. You're getting the full thigh treatment, which, I'm not gonna lie, pretty jealous. We'll talk about that later." And Man, that's real sad. And then all four of the I'm gonna try and bring them all down. The four that I have left to sort of like pummel on Santa's head.
All right, going for the strikes, and of course also adding to the grapple since you can.
And as I'm doing that, just shouting, and all of that, and you still had to deal with the premature ejaculation, and just pounding on him.
Oh.
Yep. That's where we're living, everybody.
All right, roll to hit. He is hindered and vulnerable, so it's easier to hit him.
Nice. I rolled an 18, so I have a 30.
That will definitely hit. All right. He will save versus the Damaji.
Nice.
25.
25.
He gets a 29. He is unharmed.
Ooh.
He will attempt to wriggle free of your grasp. That's not likely to work, but we'll see.
Nope.
Especially since he's currently hindered, which means his dodge is only a +7.
And -5 because I've improved hold.
Oh, so only a +2. Yeah, he got a total of a 15. So
No,
now that he is
Santa.
grappled by both of you, he is immobile.
One of the tendrils sort of like pats him on his frozen head. No, Santa. Just enjoy the moment.
He is defenseless, mobile, and impaired. This does not make him helpless. He can still do things, but he cannot move and he cannot defend physically because the two of you have him completely wrapped up. Vitriol.
You know, it's just been working tonight, so I think I'm gonna just keep doing what I've been doing. You know,
Especially since you have that precise shot and you can spit on the bound lich.
Yep.
Richter is asking if we still have the setback in play.
It was used at the beginning, actually.
Oh.
That's one of the reasons I added one of the creatures, number one, and the reason it moved forward twice as fast.
Okay, so that is a wonderful nat 1 for me.
Oh dear. Oh baby.
Oh, Lord Richter, are you?
It's nat 1. No.
Did you just nat 1?
I did nat 1. I missed the container first, and then I was like, let me. Yeah.
You miss him, but you have precise shots, so you still don't hit your friends. But since you rolled a nat 1, you get to have a hero point.
Yeah.
Yay!
Right? You cannot use it to negate the thing that gave you the hero point, though.
That's fair.
All right, come on, Richter, get Santa free. It's not really Santa. Get the Winter Lich free.
It's totally Santa. Of course it's Santa. Who else would have
Not
a bunch
Santa.
of elves and a dragon and a sleigh?
We are not gang essaying Santa. Wow.
Gang banging. Just call it gang banging. Come on now.
Fair.
Just
He
run
did
it.
actually consent to this by starting the event.
It's true. He brought
We
this shit on
are gang
himself.
slaying Santa. So.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
There you
Wait,
go.
sleigh spelled SLEIGH?
Yeah.
We did get a donation. Is that the donation I think it is?
That is the donation you think it is, yes. So
all
we have
right,
another
excellent.
point. Let's go.
Oh,
my goodness.
He will use the setback is the body that you are holding onto crumples into nothing.
Yeah.
As he appears 120 feet away. There's now an area of clarity around you so you can see that far. He appears 120 feet away on a pillar of ice that is 120 feet up. And that's just the setback. He still has the villain point.
Santa, that's
Walker,
cheating.
it's your turn. The zombies are closing in. But I think everybody, you got up on the dragon, right? No, you shot bounced
I
off.
shot. Yeah, my shots bounced
All right,
off the
then
dragon.
Vitriol and Walker are still down in zombie area then.
Yes.
Walker, I
Yeah,
need you to make a DC 23 dodge to get out of the grasp because this sucker just critted a grab on you.
Okay, I got a 31.
All right, well, that worked. You got out. Yeah, these zombies want to grab you and hold you still and maybe bite you, but they don't have fast grabs, so there's that. Because zombies aren't super fast. All right, and they just straight up miss Vitriol on all 4 attempts again. Yes, okay. As the Lich reappears on his pillar further away, he in fact says, "This is your lump of coal, ink." Walker, it's now your turn.
No, not Santa, Krampus. All right.
I actually have stats for Krampus.
I've actually made a
Nice.
a vengeance paladin that was Krampus.
Love
It
that
was
so
it was
much.
fun. It was
I
very
love
good.
that.
Anyway,
I love that.
So you said he was 120 feet up, 120 feet high.
Yeah, so that's further than that because hypotenuse and all.
Sure.
It's like 180 feet, I think, something like that. Total distance.
Okay.
Not that matters to somebody shooting.
Right. That's really what I was thinking. Yeah.
Because like your minimum range, your short range is
I was looking at
400 feet.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, we were fine. And it's now clear where I am.
Yeah.
So the howling's not so bad.
That's correct.
So I think there's a moment where everything around Walker sort of stands still. Even the zombies, the frozen corpses around him seem to move in slow motion as he raises the gun, and just echoing howls happen in quick succession as he aims up at the top of the pillar with the lich, and it's just all 6 in one go straight at the lich.
Very good.
And then when it's when the shot is done, he's not there anymore as he's moving out of the way. Just the space folds around him and he's away from this horde.
Make that roll to hit.
All right. Okay, so that's a 5 on the die, but we got a hero point. I'm going to reuse it because I want to.
Okay, before you re-roll this, I need to let you know you have accurate attack, you have all out attack, you have power attack. Which one of these are you using? Are you going to try to take away from your damage to hit him? Are you going to, which doesn't really work out super well with multi-attack, but sometimes. Or you can all out attack and take away from your defense to add to your attack.
All out.
Okay. Good deal.
Okay. So yeah, we'll all out.
All right.
And just go.
All right. That takes 5 off your defense, but it does give you 5 to the attack.
Hell yeah.
Which puts you at plus 17.
Cool beans. So that is a 30.
A 30 most certainly beats a current 17. That makes you 13 over. So your multi-attack certainly goes off. So we are looking at 5 more. Okay. So your DC is 32. Wait, it's 29, right? Or no, 27.
The base is 27.
Right. So the DC is 32. He gets a 35. Bitch is tough.
Yeah, I see.
Actually, way tougher than he is dodgy.
Well, lich, it makes sense.
It's all
Right.
that extra padding.
No,
No,
There's
that's not
none
at
of-
all what.
there's
He
none
has
of that.
ice on
That's-
his bones, but none of it's padding.
You sure? Could be.
Significantly less
All
jolly
right.
than I remembered him being. I'm just saying.
Right? Now, only 2 of you are in melee with him. This is good for the 2 of you that are not in melee with him, as he concentrates and lets loose a burst of icy damage that does 2 things at once. One, you must make a toughness save.
Okay.
Oh wait, he's back in melee with us.
Oh no,
Oh,
he got
what's
away.
going
Right,
on?
sorry.
Mhm.
Right.
Okay, I just rewound like half a minute.
It's okay.
My bad.
I was like,
All right,
I was
no,
like, hold
what
on
he
a second.
does then is he's throwing this. He raises his arms above his head and throws this massive ice ball appears in his hands, and you can tell he's really concentrating and and throws it like like a spirit bomb at you guys, and it hits in an area big enough to cover all of you. Since you're further away, he can do that. Sadly, it would have been better if you were in melee. Hits in an area that covers all of you, and you need to make both toughness saves and dodge saves. The dodge save is DC 26. The toughness save, however, is DC 33.
Oh my. I do have a question for you. Oh, I can't.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay, I'll
Now,
have to get a next
it's
one.
an area effect, so you get the dodge save. You get a dodge save first to possibly reduce the damage.
Okay. Cool.
I have a question.
Yes.
Hero point.
Yes.
Can I do a thing?
What are you trying to do?
I was
Can
going
I-
to
Always do a
suggest
thing.
it. I was going to suggest it. Please do what I think you're going to do.
Can I instant counter this?
Absolutely. You're going to jump up and punch the ball?
Yes.
Yes.
Rock
Hey!
and roll. First of all, you get to do it. And even if you fail when you come down, you're getting a hero point back because that's awesome. All right.
I'm gonna lay out how this happens with because it's a moment. This entire time, Kane has just kind of been half-assing it, and he's like, "Oh, I guess I need to get a little serious." So what he does is he slowly sheds off ink. Sorry there, buddy. And then you see these green veins spread all throughout his body. Like all of his veins are just now pumping something green, it looks like. And you can see it through his skin. Because they're also very like bulgy at the same time. And you see sort of like the ground almost like not quite shatter, but there's cracks in the ice probably as he jumps up and he like holds his fist and just lets it off on the right smack dab in the middle of this ice ball.
As he swells and bulges from normal big super muscular guy into shirtless bodybuilder who's dehydrated himself for 3 days muscled guy, becomes a horrible body image for all youngsters everywhere. He leaps up and makes his strike, and I will give you an additional +2 circumstance bonus for that cool ass description. So are you going to all out and power attack that thing too?
Yeah, might as well.
All right. So you are making a roll of +19.
So as you
I
shed
believe in you.
ink, I just kind of like tremor a little bit and then literally melt. And it's like, oh, he's swelling. And just
Jesus.
melt into a puddle.
Oh,
A
Jesus.
bubbling puddle.
From the other side of the battlefield, the Lich goes, "Oh no, he's engorged."
So I rolled a 9, so that's a 27, I believe, if my math is right.
9 plus 19
is,
is 28.
and,
28.
Yeah.
28.
28. Cool. So he has a +18 because that's the level of his power.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled a 2.
Let's go. That's absolutely
So you
good.
jump up and smash that and prevent any of the effects from happening to your entire party.
Let's go.
I'm a healer.
Humorously enough. Oh, and by the way, it's your actual turn now. Because that was a counter and an interrupt. That wasn't your turn.
It's the best
You should just like continue through.
Jump off the pieces, right? And like,
I think it very much is like almost like it's probably only those who are fast enough who see this happen, but it is very much a ripping off of the shirt in the midair, and then continuing through with the momentum to try to carry me to. If there are big chunks, I will jump off of that again.
There definitely are. I'm going to take that hero point that I just gave you back for basically doubling your jump distance.
Lovely.
To get you there.
I accept that. And I'm gonna all out attack, but not
power attacks. You want to be sure to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this trades my defense for attack bonus. Lovely. Let's see, what does that take me to?
Should take you to 17.
Oh, it did so good though. I was doing so well.
Did you just get a 1?
I rolled in that one, yeah. Hello, it's me.
All right. Well, as you sail past him, you're like,
too much momentum.
Are you overcompensating for something? As you fly by him.
Oh,
and
the one with the dragon.
You get a hero point because you rolled in that one.
The dragon asks if I'm compensating for short.
Takes one to know one, you know what I mean?
yup.
Fair enough.
I've never had a problem getting a boner.
Oh my goodness. Santa, relax.
What will
Say
Mrs. Claus
chill.
You're getting very inappropriate with us, Santa. You gotta take it down a little bit.
You started it. It's your turn, Ink.
Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do is, how far away is Santa right now?
From the air, about 120 feet.
120 feet. Well,
That's well
lucky
within
for
your
me-
slorp distance.
Yep.
Oh,
Um.
we don't have to say that. we don't have to, is the thing.
So from this puddle that has amassed on the ice, there's little like tremors and more bubbles that come up, and then one large, thick protuberance fires upwards, attempting to aggressively penetrate Santa.
Okay.
And then stick to Santa. And
I assume part of you is also reaching down to grab the ice in case you miss him.
100%, yes.
That's the reason to have, 4 extra limbs.
And as it does, it's like, I don't want the coal. You take the fucking coal. That is a nat 20.
Let's go.
Yeah. It's a roller coaster. Nat 1 and nat 20 right back.
It's true.
All right. So that nat 20, that ups your damage by 5, and that's before we move on to the grapple. But he does have that plus 18 toughness sitting around, and has regenerated all the damage he's taken before. Y'all are going to have to do a lot of damage to put this guy down. All right.
We're going to try.
All right, let's see. We have your plus 5 on your normal damage should put it at DC 30, right?
Yep.
All right. He got a total of a 24. missing it by 6. You have, in fact, done a hit and dazed him. Now you are possibly in a grapple.
Mhm.
But he got a
Minus-
30 on the dodge. Oh, -5, 25. And your DC for that was also raised by 5. So your grapple DC is separate from your damage DC. So
Yeah.
Your grapple DC looks like 21.
Yeah. Yes.
So that went up to 26, which means he missed it by 1.
Let's
Because of improved hold.
Hell yeah.
And once I hit him and penetrate him with my long, thick protuberance, and know that I have a solid connection with him, I will release the ice with the rest of my bits and bring myself up. And the last thing that comes, you see my head sort of go riding up like it's on a rail, and it just stops next to his, and it's like, hi, fuck you, Santa.
No, fuck you.
No, fuck you! Ah!
Oh dear.
Vitriol.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So Santa is 120 feet away, you said? From where we are?
120 feet along the ground,
Okay.
120 feet up in the air, which puts him about 180 feet roughly, doing the hypotenuse math from your direct.
I can still shoot at him, yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Acid. Okay. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm
Still
gonna
hit
do.
him with the Hawk Tua.
Hit him with Oh, nice. Okay, that's a 15. So
Considering that he is hindered
yes,
and he is vulnerable, the hit is 17, and you have a much higher bonus. Yeah, I think you got a 27, right?
Easy.
So you had the plus 12, right?
yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's full multi-attack. All right.
Yay.
However,
No.
he is immune to fortitude saves. You cannot lower his toughness with your acid.
How dare. All right.
But he still has to make the damage save.
Okay.
And that is currently DC 32. And he has a 17 because he hasn't, instead of an 18 because he hasn't regenerated yet.
Mm-hmm.
32. He gets a 31, taking an additional hit. So he is now down to a toughness of 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
We be chipping away.
Indeed. Just so you're aware, you can also use a hero point to change your initiative and intervene when it's not your turn, just so you know. However, it's Walker's turn, and then it will be the Lich's turn.
Okay.
The Lich Winterheart.
Got it. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do, sensing that the Lich is still like way up high, and I could just shoot him, but we're still trying to go for keeping him off his, keeping him off balance, off his feet. I think Walker's gonna move forward towards the pillar, and then just sort of like starts to run up, and then will, like, as he's on his way up, the gun is pointing, and then there's a portal that appears, and when it opens up again, he's actually above the Lich, still pointed, like aimed at the noggin. Nice. To try and just shoot through him.
All right, carry on. If he wasn't already vulnerable, he would be now.
Hell yeah.
Also have another hero point because that was cool as shit.
Hell yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, very cool.
Absolutely. That is 19 on the die.
That's in your crit range, sir.
I know.
Hell
I
yeah.
know. I know.
And it's given his vulnerability, that gives you your full multi-attack. So you are 10 damage over normal, which is DC 27, right? So it's currently DC 37, and his toughness is only a 16. For him to totally ignore this,
He's got
number one, he can't, because even if you make a nat 20 on a toughness save, you still take one hit. If you would not otherwise win.
Okay.
So he'll take a hit even if he nat 20s. It could be significantly worse. All right. D20 plus 16. What we got? He's got a 22 total versus a DC of 37. I do not, to my knowledge, have another villain point. Is that correct?
That is
Yeah, I don't
currently
believe you.
correct. Yeah.
I don't believe you do.
Before I say what happens here, does anyone want to give me a villain point or a setback?
For $100
Yeah.
donation, what if every time Q gets hero point, the villain gets a hero?
Wow. Actually, though.
If chat has it out for you, I
Yeah.
gotta capitalize on that, right?
No, you know what? That's fair. That's fair.
I'll do
I
it.
sup- I
I'll do
support
it. This is
call.
that kind of stream. I'll do it. We're
I
not
support
proud.
that call very much, yeah.
I guess
right.
fuck you, right?
If that's all right, though. If that's not happening,
That's how you know we love you.
villain point or anything. Going once, going twice, 3, 4.
Now hold on a second. Hold on a goddamn
We're
minute.
counting to 10. We're
Now,
counting
hold
to 10.
Oh, okay.
Only $20 more for a villain point. My last finger's about to go up. I mean, you're not wrong, Chloe. If I wasn't straight, we've had this discussion. One more time.
Can confirm.
In point of
For the
fact,
people in
he's
the
first.
back.
He is literally first in line. Like, if I find out I'm not straight, I'm gonna go see you right away.
If you find out, word. Oh, Lord have mercy.
All right, well, that's it then. He rolled a 22. The DC was 37. That is 15 less. And he begins to fall off the platform with the big hole in his forehead, zooming toward the ground. A skeleton covered in bones. A skeleton of bones covered in ice does not provide a lot of wind resistance, but it does provide substantial weight for its size as he zips down toward the ground at high speed with the blackness spreading across his skull to land, slam into the ground, and shatter into a million pieces in the center of his chest where a heart might have been. Is a green crystalline structure shaped like a heart. Kane, it's your turn.
I will go up to the heart thing and inspect it first because I want to know what it is.
You are a healer after all.
Yeah, I am a healer. Yeah.
Well, in that case, since you're inspecting the heart, I need you to do two things. I need you to roll perception.
Alrighty. How does one
And
do
then a
this?
base intellect roll as you have no expertise magic.
Lovely. All right. How does one do? Is it just a flat roll?
Perception is a d20 plus your perception score, which I believe is a 12.
Oh, lovely.
Yep.
Alrighty. That is going to be a 16.
It's a green, glowing, perfectly sculpted heart. apparently made of crystalline ice. Give me a d20 plus 3 because your intellect is 3. You're a smart dude. Intellect of 3 is equivalent to an intelligence of 16 in D&D.
Lovely. So that's an 18.
Whatever it is, it's probably real important to him, and liches come back. You've heard.
I crush it.
All right. Very good. Are you stomping on it or are you punching it? How are you crushing it? You pick it up and crush it? Yeah. Okay, cool. As you reach down and pick it up, I need you to make a will save.
Oh, yeah. I love making bad decisions.
I love it when you make bad decisions, too. It gives you a hero point.
Yeah.
This was a really, really bad decision.
Yeah. Give me a 15 there, baby.
Oh, no.
All right.
Me having hero points to reroll, but not doing them because this is funner. All right, continue.
Excellent. All right. You are currently under the sway and control of the Lich. Over time, he will probably take over your body. But right now, unbeknownst to your friends, by the way, you did successfully crush it easily. Just unbeknownst to your friends, a sliver of the heart has gone into your hand and is working its way up your arm. But you already had green veins.
Unbeknownst?
Unbeknownst.
Unbeknownst?
Make a perception roll, Benonster.
Thank you so much.
Make a perception roll, Benonster.
Okay. Yeah, that's a 36.
Well, the DC was a 28, so you benounced.
Okay.
You benou the thing.
Okay. All right.
All right. So it doesn't know he knows. So your directive is to cause as much pain and havoc to Walker as you possibly can, because he is the one who struck down Winterheart. How dare he strike down that which you love the most, your liege lord.
Where is the sliver in his body?
It went in his left hand. It is somewhere in his left arm right now.
Okay. I'm going to shoot his arm. We'll shoot where the sliver is.
All right. But that it will happen on your turn. We are still in initiative.
Sure. Fair enough.
Unless you wish to spend a hero point to interrupt. I don't remember if you have one left.
Yes, you gave me one for the cool description.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you want to spend a hero point to interrupt?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Very good.
Because like is it Kane's turn next?
It was Kane's turn when he went after it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Kane is the next person to act. You are acting on Kane's turn right after Kane got it, before he can attack you.
Okay. There's a Walker has just come back down, like as the fell with the body, blipped down with the body, and he's looking away, and then when Kane crushes the hand, there's just a subtle turn, and he holds out the gun. Kane, do you regenerate? And then he shoots. Like, doesn't wait for an answer.
And since you have both improved disarm and improved smash and precise shot of every kind, you take no penalty to shoot the shard in his arm.
Fantastic. Fantastic. That's a crit, baby. Is an 18 on the die.
Nice.
All right. You need to make a toughness save.
Alrighty.
Kane, and your DC currently you critted, which means you also got your multi-attack off. So that's 10 as you blast through with multiple shots.
So
you're at 37.
37.
Okay, so you need to make a damage 37 toughness save.
Ooh, I don't even think I can.
but you could always roll a nat 20.
Mhm.
That's true.
That way you only take
Well,
one.
Here's the thing: I rolled a 12, so that's a 24.
Cool. 24 is still not a 15. You are not completely taken out in one shot. And even if you were, you've got Die Hard, which keeps you from going into the dying condition. Unless they kill you again while you're down. So he blows your arm off with the shard. The shard rolled a 29 on its save and only gets a pass or fail in terms of surviving. So it shatters. You feel the spirit of Winterheart let go of your body, cursing the whole while as this green mist raises up out of the last shard and kind of dissipates in the howling wind, and all the zombies fall, and every piece of ice begins to melt as the sun comes back out and the clouds fade away. But you are, for a moment, pumping blood out of that stump, but then you begin to regenerate. You do fall over. I mean, come on. You're not invulnerable.
Yeah.
It's a kind of a shocking development.
I'm going to reach over and grab my hand with my other hand, or my arm, I guess, and I'm just going to stick it back on and heal.
That does save time because it doesn't have to regenerate the whole arm.
The whole
it will,
arm, yeah.
You don't get the
but
little
it
baby
has
hand.
Right.
I could.
Right.
Okay,
I could
I
do that.
don't
but I don't
want
want to
to.
do that. So yeah, just a few minutes later, your hand will be fine.
That's weird.
Oh, good.
And now you're out of combat.
Try to wiggle my first finger, but my pinky moves. Hold on, I gotta go into that.
Ink is
Thanks
like
for that.
parachuting down.
Appreciate it.
Did you shoot him?
No, I shot the shard that was in his arm.
What?
There was a shard from the
Mhm.
heart that he crushed
Hmm.
that was slithering up into his arm and probably into the rest of his body. So
Yeah,
I shot it.
Oh, was
I
it
was
like
getting
this?
ready to kill you. It was a weird time.
Was it like it's like
Yeah,
the
it was
Santa
absolutely.
Claus?
You know what it was trying to do, Kane. You felt it. Once it got to your heart, it was going to freeze your heart, take over the body, and then the shard would have moved into the brain, and you would have become Winterheart.
So,
Except he would have had all your powers and all his powers.
Oh, I hate that.
That's
so
nasty.
like you kill Santa and then you become Santa?
Yes.
No, I don't think so. Well, actually, I guess probably.
That's how it worked in that one scroll I read, the Santa Claus.
Right? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Listen, let me
It was
tell
in
you.
that. It was in that programmed illusion that one bard did at the festival.
I am very grateful that you didn't turn into Santa because you're my bestie. And ever since I was a kid and I really wanted that wooden rocking horse, and Santa was just like, "No, fuck you," I've just never really liked Santa. So this was awesome, and I'm real glad you're not Santa.
You
Santa
were a
said,
kid?
"Fuck you."
I was. I've been a child at heart for a long time.
Okay. See?
Do you have a heart?
Listen, let's not get bogged down with complications, okay?
I'm so glad you said that since I don't have an NPC present, and I wanted to say that so bad. I would give you a hero point, but it wouldn't do any good because you've already beaten the villain. So kudos. How about that?
It doesn't matter what I have or don't have, all right? Let's not get bogged down by the specifics.
Obviously, I was going to go Ice Queen Chloe. Come on. There are classics that one has to use.
You have to. Yeah.
You simply
This is all
must.
giving me a headache. Can we go to like a pub or something? I'd rather drink.
Too loud. I mean, I'll go, but I'm letting you know now it's too loud.
Yeah, they give free drinks because I, heal the owners.
I mean,
So,
we're the heroes of
you-
the city. They give us free drinks anyway.
So as you head back to the city, The wizard's
Backpack.
voice announces over the mystical loudspeaker, "Hail the conquering heroes! Da 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 da!" As big glowing blue arrows appear over all of your heads, pointing downward, and a neon sign pulsating, saying, "Hero of the day here!"
You know,
And you get all of your drinks and all of your entertainment for free for the next 24 hours. And that's before you go see the wizard for your actual reward.
right?
Yay.
I suppose.
I have all the reward I need. Friendship.
Okay, well then we'll have yours.
And then like the tendrils come to Kane's face and like force a smile.
Ah!
Also, please don't make yourself a sweater and put yourself on me without asking.
But we were cuddling. Friends cuddle. That's what friends do.
I don't know if that was cuddling, and I also don't know. I also don't know if you know what. Sure, we're friends, but cuddling, we'll work our way up to that maybe.
How about just a nice handshake?
Let's try.
Now that you're in town, a nearby brownie, this world's version of halflings, goes, "I wouldn't shake hands with him. I mean, he's a great hero and all, and we're very thankful. But he's also a little bit weird."
How fucking dare you? I am a bit weird.
There you go. There it is.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. My bad.
Unbelievable.
My bad. I set the bar too low. That's on me. But you're not on me. Don't get on me. I don't. Thanks.
I would never.
Surprisingly warm. Surprisingly warm.
Would you like a meat pie?
Oh my.
What's the meat?
I think he's
It's
supposed to be
certified,
meat.
actual, real meat stuff.
I thought you
See
were gonna
that?
be the
Yep,
meat.
I'm
I
in.
thought we were gonna, and then you're in the middle, and so you're the meat.
Mm.
You know what?
One of my own,
cure diseases
one of my
is fine.
own meat pies. I'm giving it to you for free because you're wearing the hero hats and cutting my own throat here.
What does it smell like?
It smells like, you know, when you go to a legit street market and they make you one of those pies of meat where it's so spiced you can't tell what kind of meat it is,
Mhm.
Yes.
but it still smells good, and you
Mhm.
hate yourself because it smells good.
Right.
It smells like that.
Yeah, it's fine. If y'all get an upset tummy, I can heal you.
I'm not eating that.
Oh, then I'll
definitely
eat
eating
yours.
Oh,
that.
come on. Come on. Oh, thank you. Good. Here, no, have one. It's on the house. And just tell them all you got it from Dibbler.
Nibbler.
Yeah.
Dibbler,
Sure.
yeah. I'm Dibbler. I have a meat pie stand. Here, no, have the meat pie. Eat it. Tell them everybody you got it from me. It's good advertisement. You got the hero hats on.
These
Yeah,
are pretty
fair
good.
enough.
Chloe,
All right.
that's horrible, but true.
Oh
Valid.
dear.
From Chloe. Someone with regeneration could totally make unlimited meat pies.
Accurate.
Sweeney Todd's dream.
Yes.
But to be
So
fair,
we-
I'm pretty certain I saw a Deadpool where he was cutting pieces off of his arm to feed somebody and not telling them what it was to keep them alive.
I'm pretty sure that did happen, yeah.
I think it was Old Man Hawkeye. It was Hawkeye at one point, I think.
It
But
was
of
yeah,
course,
it was
it's
in
an
Old Man
alternate
Logan. In Old Man Logan, there was the group of Hulks who were using one of the regenerators, I forget who, as a food source.
Oh wow.
Wild times.
Yep.
Yeah, the Hulks were all cannibals in Old Man Logan, and it was nasty.
Yeah.
Also, let's not get into why there was a whole clan of Hulks, because it was, well, let's do it. It's Bruce and his cousin, Jen, together made the Hulks.
Oh my.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot to unpack there.
There's a lot of
It's-
stuff.
I think we could have not. I think actually.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, though,
Anyway,
you know, it's anyway, yeah.
We could have pretended the movers lost the box. It's fine.
All right, so
Marvel does a lot of stuff.
That was fantastic.
the massive party carries on and turns into a rager for those of you who like that kind of party, and you can go hide somewhere quiet for those who don't like that kind of party. But the fact is, you saved the realm from eternal winter, from the power of the evil lich Winterheart.
Goddamn Santa.
And somebody, I'm not saying who, but somebody one-shotted a dragon whose PL was equal to Superman's.
Okay, so you're saying we're better than Superman. Got it.
That's what's happening here. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, that dragon was PL 15, which is Superman's PL, and you one-shotted him with a fine Haktua.
Couldn't handle the Guap Guap 3000. What can I say?
My
That's
God.
the show, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Thanks so much.
All right, the heroes of the realm have succeeded, and the realm will continue at least another day. But these sorts of threats arise on a regular basis here in this unnamed generic fantasy realm. So they will have to rise to protect it, especially after the demise of the fairly cool four.
Oh, wow. The middling quartet. Sure, yeah.
Middling quartet, yeah.
The middling quartet, yeah, for sure.
You know, Jimmy Gust and his sister Sarah Gust.
There you go.
Listen, it's fine. We get to be the fucking awesome four. That's our group name. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna market it. Everyone's gonna love it. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, and you're the official, the
mascot.
Customers of.
I don't know how you can sleep now, but somebody's gonna go to sleep because it is now nighttime. And we have finished the fight. So thank you for coming, everyone. Thank you for donating. Please continue to donate. There will be more shows coming soon. Lion, you need to get back to me on when I'm doing those. I'm not doing all of them, but I'm doing some of them.
Got you.
I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting Lion so much.
Outros.
Yeah, let's do outros. Let's take a second go around.
Oh,
everyone.
Outros. Yeah. Are fine. And wonderful people who have been here to help stir up some shit and be crazy after the late nights. We're going to start with JJ the Magnificent.
Hello. Thank you to everyone who came. Thank you to everyone who donated. Well, I really shouldn't have ended it with that word, but whatever. It's the vibes. You guys are amazing. I love being here with my friends and playing this. This was so much fun. Let's see. Who am I? Yes. Oh, you can find me here on Twitch.
That's a vibe.
Who are you? Who is I?
Who is I? Who is I? You is smart. You is beautiful.
You is smart.
But yeah, you can you can find me over on Twitter at JJ_Cray, or you can find me here on Twitch at BNReaper97. Let's see. You can find me over at The Last Omnitech every other Saturday playing in Legacy campaign, and I think that's pretty much it for the projects I can talk about. So love it.
No, those feels.
Happy to be here. And thanks so much. I had a great time.
Excellent. Q.
Sorry, it me. Hi, I'm Q. I'm part of the production team here at Tales from Table Studios. I want to thank everybody so much for joining us this evening. Thank everyone for donating. We really appreciate it. And of course, thank this wonderful cast for showing up and being all of the crazy selves. It was truly a magnificent time. When you don't see me here, you'll find me out on the internet at Midnight Inc. That's Midnight_INQ. Q is my name. I'm sure you get it. Save a horse, ride a cowboy. I keep making cowboys. What do we have next? We have things and also stuff next. This upcoming Sunday, I'll be over at RPGs Uncovered with our other Jack, playing the Starcard Conflict, which is a Lancer game. And then that following Tuesday is They Call Us Villains over on Entropy Emporium, where I'm playing the biggest, saddest, angiest boy, Connor Creed. And then over at Live from the Apocalypse, I playing in their D&D Isekai game, Class Reunion, where I'm playing an actual self monk, which is my favorite subclass of monk. And also, if you're like, hey, Lion,
Yes.
can I say it? Can I say a thing? Can I say a thing?
Not yet.
No, but why not? We're all here.
One more. Yep. Say a thing.
Yeah. Okay, so look, I'm not going to say what it is, but like if you enjoyed this cast, like keep an eye out in the future. You might see this collection of faces together again. So just be on the lookout. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hold on, it's a common.
Right. And then Caltrop Chronicles, they just started their channel, and they started their series with a City of Mists game called Mist Connections. I am playing Mr. Benjamin Blackthorn, based on the story of the 12 brothers. And he is a chaos gremlin, and I love him so much. All right. That's it for me.
Are you sure?
Literally no, but we're gonna say no
X.
for now.
X gonna give it to you.
What's up, everybody? That's a me. That's a me right there. You find me at Xtrill the King on all the socials. All the things that I'm in right now. This is a wild time. All of the things that I'm doing, I cannot talk to you about yet. I cannot tell you. So listen, what you have to do, follow me on the socials, and you'll see when they come out. I'm doing some really cool stuff in a lot of different places and a lot of different channels that I just can't tell you just yet. But you'll find out. Yeah, you will find
I'm gonna
out.
let Lion do the actual finish up and outro, but I do want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for being here. I am Jack the Giant Killer. You can find me everywhere on the internet as Of Gods and Game Masters. That's my website, that's my YouTube, that's my TikTok. I build worlds and gods and villains, and I will either show you how to do it or you can commission me to do it. Check out my website for that. Also got a store there. The next time you'll probably see me, depending on what game I'm running for the next phase of this, but I will definitely be visible on my own Twitch channel, Of Gods and Game Masters, at 2 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. I will be streaming a team world building workshop where people get together and I will walk you through it and we will build a new world together. All right, over to the man of the hour, the being of the epoch, Drake Lionheart.
Hey, y'all. It's Drake Lionheart. Most people call me Lion. I use they, he pronouns, and I am the creative director and founder for Tales from the Table Studios, where we are now. I'm around. I'm in places. You can find me in places. It doesn't matter. But thank you so much to everyone for donating, for being here. Thank you all for being here on such short notice to be a part of this amazing game. Thank you to everyone in the chat. No, Lord Richter, we're not crying yet. We were crying, but we're holding it together. We did hit 50% somehow tonight. We're still here. We're good. We did hit 50% tonight, which is amazing, and it really means the world. It means so much. Things have been an absolute nightmare on and off for the last 2 years, and we are so close to being able to put a lot of this behind us, but we just got to get over this final stretch. So thank you so much for all the support and all the help and everything.
He's right. We do have to give them half the tears.
I've been doing it stealthily. You're gonna have to just kind of watch the VOD and find the moments. Hopefully by the end of this weekend, I will have a schedule out with what games we have coming up. For right now, the next time you'll see me is going to be on Sunday when I'm on RPGs Uncovered doing the Starcryer Conflict. And yeah, hopefully by that time I'll have more information about what we're going to be doing. But we'll be back with more stuff. And seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank y'all so much. It means a lot. So until next time, man, it's been a while. Until next time, remember to eat enough food, drink enough water, take care of yourself, love yourself, do the things you gotta do, and always remember to tell your tales. I love you. Have a great night.
Let's go.